Guardian Home Inspection, performing sewer line inspection for 12007 Neenach Street, Vassar Valley, California. The property faces south. Square footage 1149, built 1947. I'm going through a clean out located at the rear of the property. So this clean out services that bathroom there. So this line comes from here, from there, and it goes in there. All right, so I'm going to see how far I could take this sewer inspection. And like I said, I'm starting from the rear. Eventually I'm going to have to turn on this water for the rear bathroom, but right now let's just try to go in dry, because sometimes the water affects the picture. Little connection, little opening there. I'm not sure if that's leaking there, so we'll see how far I can take this. I have a 200-foot snake, and then right off the bat I'm seeing some standing water here. I don't know what that's about. We're not supposed to see standing water. Maybe it's the slope of this sewer line. So right now I'm underwater here. So we'll see what this is about. I'm not sure if this could be blockage. So I'm just keep pushing, see how far I can take this. My camera does have a skid that lifts the camera off the ground of the pipe about 2.5 inches, so I'm getting out of that low spot. So it does have maybe a belly or a low spot there, and that's just because it's so far from the rear that it might be not sloped properly. So this looks like I'm going uphill here. So maybe because there was a belly there, it was creating some standing water. All right, let's see how far I can take this. This is all ABS sewer pipe, by the way. And so right here, this is where it starts to be clay. So a couple numbers to look at is 43 feet, 8 inches. That's distance traveled down at the bottom left. And then -5, -6, -7, or -4 in that area. Right now, I believe it's at -5. That is the slope of the camera. So I always wanted to see a minus on there. I was seeing some plus signs there for a second. And then, so right here, I think it goes to the right. Let's see if I'm going to be able to turn this sewer line. Wow, this is just a straight 90 turn without a proper turn there. So this is not the sewer connection because it's 45 feet out. There's no way I could be at the sewer here. So I might have to go through a roof because that's a crazy turn there. I'm not going to be able to navigate that. Yeah, I'll probably go through a roof vent, but this roof, we'll see. I'll be right back. I'm going to retract my camera. So right now I'm just going to retract it back. See, what happens is if I push, there's supposed to be a turn, a radius there. You know, either a 45, something to allow any sewer snake or camera to turn. See, right now it just goes boop, straight. And I can try to push this, but it could damage my camera, you know. I don't want to get my camera damaged. So now I'm just going to retract back, and then I'm going to go on the roof, see if I can access the main lateral sewer pipe through the roof vent. So right now all this looked okay, and then see I'll show you where that low spot is. Let's get into that low spot. Here it starts, see that? So it's collecting water there. I don't know why. It might be a belly. So that's underneath the rear bedroom area structure in that area. See how it's low? I'm underwater here. So I'll note that. And it appears because that rear bathroom, or this rear area, wasn't a bathroom in the past, and so they built the bathroom, and the slope of the sewer line might not be proper. So okay, we'll we'll continue on. I'm going to go to the roof now. Be back. Alright, so I had to go on the roof because the property doesn't have a proper clean out at the front. So I do recommend installing a proper clean out at the front, sewer clean out. So now I'm at this vent, roof plumbing vent. We're going to get some cobwebs here in a second, but we're going to see if I can access the lateral sewer line using this vent. So right here I'm vertical, and here's where it starts to turn. Alright, now I'm vertical here. So I'm going to go, I'll be right back. I'm going to have to turn on the water because, see, I had some crud on my camera. So I'll be right back. I'm going to turn on the bathroom bathtub. Alright, I turned on the water. So now here's lateral. So the property's built in 1947. And you have cast iron sewer line here. See that? Cast iron. Just clean my camera head a little bit. So, there's still some junk on it. Probably cobweb. Okay, better picture here. I retracted my camera and I just restarted. Just because I was getting a bad picture. And see, this is what I was talking about. The cast iron is worn. It's beyond the lifespan. So, the good thing is you only have a small area of cast iron, then it transitions to clay. See how far I could take this. That's clay. Clay pipe is good. I think this pipe routes to the exterior, to the side of the house, and then it goes on the side, because normally you don't use clay underneath the house. Once I go underneath the property, I'll see if I see that pipe. But built in 1947, you know, you have some cast iron with some clay. See, that's that turn I was talking about. And we can get a running start. There you go. Looks a little orange just because it's clay pipe. This is where it starts to get a little tougher. You see how it is flowing? I have the water turned on in one of the bathrooms. I have to turn on another faucet just to help me push. The goal here is to get to the main city sewer connection and visualize it. Also, visualize the interior workings of the sewer line. So, see how far I could take this. Distance traveled, 73 feet. See that? And then it's just harder to push this camera from this vent up here. So I'm just going slowly. I might have to cut the camera off, and if I see anything exciting, I'll turn it back on, but this is just clay pipe here. And the goal is to get to the main city sewer connection. We'll see how far I can take this. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm still pushing here. Feet out. Should be getting close to the city sewer connection. Once the pipe starts to turn, it's telling me that's closer. No turn yet. Okay, I've reached the city sewer connection. This is the city sewer, and that's the flush toilet I just flushed. So I was able to get all the way to the city connection. It was a struggle, but I got it. So that's 140 feet out. The city sewer is underneath the city street. So now the sewer line looked good. The only issue was at the rear, where it has a low slope. And then, and that looked like a wet wipe. You see that? So I do recommend not flushing wet wipes. They don't dissolve. They could clog your sewer system. So another issue that I did find was that you have cast iron underneath the house somewhere, and so that's worn and has age-related rust and damage. So not a lot of it, but it's down there. So once I go into the sewer, into the foundation crawl space, I'll see if I see anything that stands out. A lot of these times these pipes are on the ground, but we'll see. And so now I'm going to retract my camera. All this looked good, clay pipe, which is good. You know, when there's an issue with this sewer line, it's just so expensive to repair, and the prices to get a plumber out here is really expensive. So now I'm just going to retract my camera. I'm not going to talk as much just because I'm just looking at this sewer line and there's really not much to say. I'm just really looking at it. I went in already and now I'm just retracting. I'm getting a great picture. Out. Cast iron there has wear on it. And I'm done. This is that sewer line. All right, so I'm all done. Give me a call if you have any questions. Thanks.